Pay attention to this security camera footage. March 14th, 2024, Maplewood, Virginia. Residential CCTV mounted on the back of a house captures exactly 31 seconds. You see an elderly white man with white hair sitting in a wheelchair on a stone patio. A black woman, 35 years old, wearing navy scrubs, walks from the back door toward him. She bends down, she places her hand on the armrest, and she kisses him on the mouth. Tender, real, for 4 seconds. Then she straightens up, moves behind the wheelchair, and pushes him back toward the house. At 6:35 p.m., they disappear from the camera's view. This is the last time Alicia Turner is seen alive. 11 days later, March 25th, 2024, 6:47 a.m. Anonymous call to Maplewood Police Department. Male voice, distorted. Calm. Riverside Warehouse, Unit 4B. There's a body. Line goes dead. Detectives arrive. The warehouse hasn't been operational in 3 years. They force open Unit 4B. Back room, locked from the outside. Inside, they find Alicia Turner, hands zip-tied behind her back, ligature marks around her neck, still wearing the navy scrubs from 11 days ago. She'd been dead for 11 days while the entire city searched for her. Now, most people think this is about a random abduction. Wrong. This is about $2.5 million, a revised will, and a family that paid $50,000 to eliminate someone they saw as a threat to their inheritance. September 12th, 2021, William Hargrove, 79 years old, gets T-boned by a pickup truck at 50 miles per hour. Survives, but his vertebrae shatter, paralyzed from the waist down permanently. William has 3 family members. Son Bradley, 54, daughter Christine, 51, grandson Tyler, 29. First month after the accident, they visit. Second month, visits slow. Third month, almost nothing. Bradley visits twice in the first year, Christine once, Tyler, never. William spends his 80th birthday alone, staring at a phone that doesn't ring. Investigators later find his journal from November 2021. My family vanished the moment I became a burden. I was only valuable when I could write checks. December 14th, 2021. William hires a home health aide through Premier Care Services. The agency sends their best, 4.9 stars, 47 families. Her name is Alicia Turner, 32 years old, born in Richmond. First in her family to go to college, nursing school, but her mother gets stage 4 cancer. Alicia drops out, takes care of her. Mother dies 6 months later. Alicia never goes back, becomes a certified home health aide instead. Alicia arrives at William's house for her first day. He's sitting in his wheelchair by the window, staring at nothing, doesn't acknowledge her, given up on people. Alicia asks one question. "Mr. Hargrove, what's your favorite meal, the one you'd make if you could stand in a kitchen again?" William turns. Someone's asking what he wants, not what he needs. What he wants. Homemade lasagna, his late wife's recipe. 2 days later, Alicia brings ingredients, makes it with him, sets everything at counter height so he can help from the wheelchair. When they eat, William cries. First time he's felt alive since the accident. Over the next year, Alicia does more than required, learns William loves jazz, brings her record collection. They listen to Miles Davis during therapy. She discovers he read poetry, finds his favorite book, reads to him every afternoon, takes him to parks, restaurants, places where people see him as a person, not a wheelchair. William starts smiling, laughing, hoping. One evening, June 2022, William asks, "Why waste your time with a broken old man?" Alicia looks at him. "You're not broken. You're just waiting for someone to remind you that you're still here." That's when William realizes he's falling in love. He doesn't say anything. He's 80. She's 33. Impossible. Wrong. But he can't stop the feeling. By 2023, they've developed a routine. She arrives 8 a.m., breakfast together, therapy, conversation about everything. Alicia starts noticing how William looks at her when he thinks she's not watching, how he smiles when she enters a room, and she realizes she's falling in love too. September 8th, 2023. William tells her, "I'm in love with you, not because you take care of me, because of who you are. I know I'm 82, I know this is insane, but I had to tell you." Alicia leaves without responding. William is devastated. But next morning, she walks straight to his wheelchair, kneels down. "I don't care that you're 82. I don't care what anyone thinks. I love you too." They become a couple that day. Keep it secret. They know his family will never understand. January 18th, 2024. Bradley Hargrove visits his father. First time in 8 months. Phone records show he'd called his accountant the week before, asking about accessing inheritance early. He needed money. Bradley walks in unannounced. What he sees stops him. His father and Alicia sitting together, holding hands, laughing, not patient and caregiver. A couple. Bradley explodes. She's taking advantage of you. William's anger breaks. Where were you when I was alone? Alicia was the only one who cared. Bradley slams the door. That evening, Bradley, Christine, and Tyler call emergency meeting. Next day, all three show up. Dad, we're concerned about Alicia. William, there's nothing to be concerned about. Bradley, we think you should fire her. William loses it. You abandoned me for 3 years, and now you try to take away the one person who gave a damn? Get out. They leave, but they're not done. They hire a private investigator. Background check on Alicia. The investigator finds nothing. Clean. They consult lawyers about challenging William's mental competency. The lawyer reviews records. Verdict? Completely lucid. Every legal avenue fails. But then, something changes. March 5th, 2024. William calls his attorney, Richard Thornton. Private meeting. William's changing his will. Son Bradley, $200,000, was $1.5 million. Daughter Christine, $200,000, was $1.5 million. Grandson Tyler, $100,000, was $200,000. Alicia Turner, $2.5 million, plus the house and all remaining assets. William includes one clause. If any family member is convicted of any crime against Alicia, their inheritance is void, donated to charity. William signs March 5th. Legally airtight. Done. But William doesn't know his attorney's assistant. Karen Ross is Christine's college best friend. March 8th, Karen calls Christine. Your father changed his will. Almost everything goes to the caregiver, $2.5 million plus the house. Christine immediately calls Bradley. That evening, Bradley, Christine, and Tyler meet at Bradley's house. Panic, fury, desperation. Bradley speaks. We need to challenge it. Christine shakes her head. That'll take years. We'll lose. Tyler, so what do we do? Silence. Bradley's voice drops. If something happens to Alicia before Dad dies, the bequest is invalid. Money reverts to us. Long silence. Christine, Bradley, what are you suggesting? I'm suggesting we make sure she's not around to collect. Police later recovered deleted texts. March 9th. Bradley to Christine and Tyler. We can't let her steal what's ours. Christine, what are you proposing? Bradley, Tyler has military connections, people who handle problems. Tyler, I know someone, but this is serious. Are we really doing this? Bradley, do we have a choice? March 10th. Tyler calls Vincent Cross, ex-Marine, dishonorable discharge, multiple assault charges. Vincent brings in Ryan Silva. Both have done this before. Price, $50,000. $25,000 up front, $25,000 after. Bank records show Bradley withdraws $25,000 cash. March 11th, another $25,000 on March 13th. Vincent and Ramon start watching William's house. March 12th, learning Alicia's schedule. When she arrives, when she leaves, what car she drives. 3 days of surveillance. This wasn't impulsive. This was surgical. March 14th, 2024, Thursday. Alicia's last workday before a week off. William has a surprise planned. Wants to propose. Bought a ring 2 weeks ago. Alicia doesn't know. She also doesn't know Vincent and Ramon have been watching for 3 days. Around 11 a.m., Bradley texts Tyler. Today. Go. Tyler responds. Already in motion. 8 a.m. Alicia arrives. Breakfast with William. Scrambled eggs, toast. William tries to flip a pancake from his wheelchair. Fails. They laugh. Normal morning. Happy. The day passes. Therapy, jazz, conversation. Around 6:30 p.m., they decide to sit outside on the patio. Beautiful day. Warm for March. The security camera is recording. Motion activated. 6:34 p.m. Watch carefully. Alicia pushes William's wheelchair onto the patio. They talk. She's smiling. He says something that makes her laugh. Then she walks around to the front of the wheelchair. This is the moment. Alicia bends down, places her hand on the armrest, and kisses him on the mouth. Not a peck. A real kiss. 4 seconds. William's hand comes up, touches her cheek. No one knows this. Camera is recording. This is just two people in love. She straightens up, moves behind the wheelchair, grips the handles. pushes him back toward the house. At 6:35 p.m., they disappear from view. This 31-second clip will be played in court 6 months later. The prosecution will use it to prove Alicia and William weren't caregiver and patient. They were a couple. In love. Real. When the jury sees this footage, they'll understand why William changed his will. Not manipulation. Love. Inside the house, Alicia helps William settle. She tells him she's heading home. Errands. He asks her to stay for dinner. She can't tonight, but she'll see him tomorrow. William smiles. Tomorrow. Alicia gathers her things, kisses William goodbye, walks out at 6:47 p.m., gets into her green Honda, drives away. Vincent and Ramon are parked 3 blocks away, waiting. The moment Alicia's car turns the corner, Vincent follows. Alicia drives toward town, needs groceries, routine stop. At 6:58 p.m., she pulls into the parking lot, parks near the back, away from the main entrance. Fewer people, quieter. That's what they counted on. She gets out, pops the trunk, reaches for shopping bags. The white van pulls up fast behind her car. 2 men jump out. One grabs her from behind. She screams, fights, but Vincent is 6'2", 220-pound, former military. Alicia is 5'7", 130 pounds. No chance. Ramon moves fast. Zip ties. Hand over her mouth. They lift her into the van. 30 seconds total. A store employee hears something. Looks over, sees a white van speeding away. Thinks it's weird, but doesn't call police. Doesn't write down the plate. Alicia's Honda sits there. Trunk open, door open, purse on the ground, shopping bags scattered. Store security doesn't notice for 40 minutes. When they do, they call police at 7:44 p.m. By then, Alicia has been gone 46 minutes, and she's already at the warehouse. Riverside Warehouse, Unit 4B. Abandoned for 3 years. No security, no cameras, no witnesses. Vincent parks at the back. They carry Alicia inside. Back room, small, no windows, 1 door. They put her on the floor, hands zip-tied, and Vincent does something investigators will call the coldest detail. He doesn't hurt her right away. He talks, tells her why she's there, that William's family paid them to make her disappear, that it's business, that she was in the way of $2.5 million. Then, around 7:45 p.m., 47 minutes after she was taken, Vincent strangles Alicia Turner to death. She fights, struggles, can't break free. 3 minutes. Then she stops moving. They leave her body in that room, lock the door, drive away. They meet Tyler 2 hours later at a rest stop 40 miles out. Tyler hands over a duffel bag with a second $25,000 cash. Tyler asks, "Is it done?" Vincent nods. She's gone. Tyler takes the bag. No loose ends. Ramon none. Tyler drives home. Arrives 10:17 p.m. His wife asks where he's been. Business dinner that ran late. She believes him. Tyler goes to bed knowing he paid 2 men to murder someone and sleeps fine. Meanwhile, police respond to the abandoned car at 7:44 p.m. They find Alicia's purse, phone inside, wallet, keys, everything. Car unlocked, trunk open, clear signs of struggle. Within 2 hours, police issue an alert. 35-year-old woman abducted from parking lot. Police interview William that night. Detective arrives. 9:30 p.m. William is wondering why Alicia never called. Detective tells him Alicia's car was found abandoned. Signs of abduction. William's world collapses. He tells everything. The relationship, the family's hatred, the confrontations, the will. Detective takes notes. Brings in Bradley, Christine, and Tyler. Next morning, March 15th, all 3 come to the station. All deny involvement. Bradley was home, has his wife as alibi. Christine was at work until 8 p.m. Co-workers confirm. Tyler was at a business dinner, has receipts. Alibis check out. Police have no evidence. Days pass. A week. No body, no ransom, no contact. Alicia has vanished. William stops eating, stops sleeping, sits in his wheelchair, staring at the door, waiting. March 25th, 6:47 a.m. The call. Riverside Warehouse, Unit 4B, body. Detectives arrive 7:31 a.m. Force open Unit 4B. Back room, padlocked from outside. They cut the lock. There she is, Alicia. Dead. 11 days. Detectives process the scene. DNA from zip ties, fingerprints on the door. But the breakthrough comes when they investigate the warehouse itself. Who owns it? Property records show Hargrove Property Management, Bradley's company, inherited from his father. Bradley has keys to every property, including this warehouse, vacant for 3 years. That changes everything. Detectives get warrants, phone records, bank records. March 10th, Tyler calls Vincent Cross. 8 minutes. March 11th, Bradley withdraws $25,000 cash. March 13th, another $25,000. March 14th, 6:42 p.m., Tyler texts Vincent. Target leaving now. Green Honda, plate Charlie David 7283. That's Alicia's plate. Sent 7 minutes before she left William's house. Tyler was watching, or had someone watching. Investigators track the white van. Rental records show it was rented March 13th with fake ID, but security footage shows Ramon Silva picking it up, returns it March 15th. Forensics examines the van, finds traces of Alicia's DNA, fibers matching the zip ties. Vincent and Ramon identified through databases, both have records, both have connections to Tyler through military service. They were in the same unit 8 years ago. April 3rd, 2024. Arrests. Bradley Hargrove, first-degree murder, conspiracy. Christine Hargrove, conspiracy, accessory. Text messages prove she knew. Tyler Hargrove, first-degree murder, conspiracy, kidnapping, solicitation. Vincent Cross, first-degree murder, kidnapping, murder for hire. Ramon Silva, same as Vincent. All 5 plead not guilty. September 9th, 2024, trial begins. Prosecution presents phone records, bank records, text messages, forensic evidence from van, DNA from warehouse, and the CCTV footage. The jury watches those 31 seconds. Alicia bending down, kissing William, pushing his wheelchair inside. Prosecution establishes motive. This wasn't random. This was a family eliminating a threat to inheritance. Defense argues circumstantial. No direct proof Bradley ordered it. No confession. But on day 12, Tyler cracks. His attorney negotiates a deal. Full testimony against the others in exchange for life with parole after 30 years. Tyler takes it. Takes the stand. Tells everything. He testifies Bradley proposed the plan March 8th, said the only way to stop Alicia was to eliminate her before William died. Tyler reached out to Vincent. Vincent brought Ramon $50,000. Tyler provided Alicia's information, plate, schedule, address. Vincent and Ramon conducted surveillance 3 days. Tyler sent the text March 14th, signaling when Alicia left. He met them at the rest stop, paid the second $25,000. Vincent told him, it's done. Alicia was dead. Tyler knew and did nothing, didn't call police, just went home. Jury deliberates 4 hours. Guilty. All counts, all defendants. October 14th, sentencing. Bradley, life without parole. Christine, 25 years. Vincent, life without parole. Ramon, life without parole. Tyler, life with parole after 30 years. Court adjourns. But here's what destroys everything. October 14th, 2024, same day as sentencing. William Hargrove dies. Heart failure. Natural causes, officially, but the hospice nurse says William had stopped talking after the trial, stopped responding, just stared. The night he died, he spoke one sentence. I waited 82 years to find love, and my son took it away in 31 seconds. Then his heart stopped. The will. Because Alicia predeceased William, her bequest is void, but because Bradley, Christine, and Tyler were convicted of crimes against her, the clause activates. Their inheritance is void. All of it. Zero. The entire $3.2 million estate goes to charity. The family murdered Alicia for money and received nothing. But there's something from trial transcripts that should terrify you. During Vincent's interrogation, a detective asked, "Have you done work like this before? Families hiring you?" Vincent looked at the camera, smiled. You'd be surprised how often families kill for inheritance. His attorney shut it down. That line never continued. Case closed after convictions. But that statement hangs. How often? Not if. How often? Think about what this reveals. Alicia did everything right, followed protocols, maintained boundaries until feelings developed naturally over years. She didn't manipulate. She cared for someone when no one else would. William's decision wasn't incompetence. Multiple doctors evaluated him, completely lucid. It was gratitude, recognition that she gave him 3 years of dignity when his family gave him nothing but abandonment. But to Bradley, Christine, and Tyler, that money was theirs by blood. Didn't matter they hadn't visited, the money was supposed to be theirs. When they discovered it wasn't, they eliminated the obstacle. March 14th, 6:34 p.m. Alicia kisses William on a patio. She has no idea that 3 blocks away, 3 killers wait in a van. She has no idea Tyler already sent her license plate. She has 24 minutes of freedom left. She's just kissing someone she loves. 31 seconds later, she's inside. 13 minutes after that, she's left. 11 minutes after that, she's grabbed. 47 minutes after that, she's dead. 11 days later, she's found. 6 months later, killer's convicted. 7 months later, William dies. All because a family decided inheritance was worth human life. If you work in healthcare, especially home care, understand this. Alicia had perfect reviews, 8 years of experience, did everything right, still became a target because she showed compassion. The warning signs weren't her behavior, they were the family's reaction. When family members suddenly show up and accuse you of manipulation with 0 evidence, document it. Dates, times, what was said. When they threaten your employment, report it to your agency. Create a paper trail. When they make you feel unsafe, trust that. Alicia had 3 hostile interactions with the Hargroves. She should have reported it. She didn't because she thought it would blow over. It escalated to murder. The Hargrove case closed October 2024. Bradley, Christine, Tyler, Vincent, and Ramon are in prison. William is dead. Alicia is dead. But the questions remain. How many other families have conspired to eliminate caregivers they saw as threats? How many other Vincents and Ramons wait for the next call, the next $50,000? How many healthcare workers right now are being watched by families who see them as obstacles? We don't know. Most won't be as sloppy as the Hargroves. Most will get away with it. Alicia's last moment of freedom was 6:34 p.m. March 14th, kissing William on a patio, while a camera recorded and killers waited 3 blocks away. 13 minutes left before she walked out that door. If she'd known, would she have done anything different? Run, called police, or stayed on that patio with William knowing those 31 seconds was all they had? We'll never know. But we know this. She deserved better. William deserved better. If you work in healthcare, vary your routines. Don't park in the same spot. Don't leave at the same time. Don't assume family members are safe because they're family. Document every hostile interaction, every accusation, every threat. Trust your instincts. If you feel watched, threatened, or unsafe, report it immediately. Create that paper trail. Alicia had those feelings. She ignored them. It cost her.
Hey everyone, please like, subscribe my story. Wow, this is a real story. Please like. Story was my story and I am from Indian. Your story is United States. Please like, share and my channel this subscribe. Please subscribe, hit me black button and comment. Thank you.